So the first call we go to, I'm going to paint a picture for you here. Blizzard conditions. It was actually probably the worst blizzard that I ever experienced in my adult life. Now, picture this. I'm a brand new EMT at a commercial service, and I'm working with an outstanding paramedic who's actually really soon about to become an FTO. And I'm actually in my first month or two of paramedic school at the same time. So we start our shift off, and I'm actually pretty excited to work with this paramedic partner. And she just starts going back and forth. We're quizzing me on drugs, different things, doing really well. I'm like really happy, right? And we're going along. I believe we did a few calls, and we get to more into the night, right? Coming up around midnight, probably around that time, right? It's getting into it's dark outside. It's getting into the night, and we go for a call out. It's deep, really deep inside this neighborhood. And the only way to access the patient is this one road that I'm driving the ambulance, or I have a partner next to me, he's paramedic. I'm an EMT at this time, and the conditions are terrible. I mean, ambulances were getting stuck. Right, the conditions were so bad. Some people weren't even able to make it into work. Right, so we're shorthanded. Ambulance being stuck. Pretty chaotic scenes. This is my first bad winter storm I've ever worked. Blizzard is literally a blizzard, right? And the first one, I'm like, this is gonna be pretty crazy, right? Things you dream about, think about. So I'm going along. We go on this one road. We make it, but we can't access the patient. We had to go over this really big hill of snow to even access the patient. So we had one of those like scoop stretchers we had to use, right? So we grabbed some gear, we accessed the patient. Long story short, this patient had a severe frostbite to their foot. Not sure how it happened, but it happened. So we are able to access the patient, and we're able to move the patient into the ambulance, right? So we're starting to move the patient into the ambulance. Well, here's what happens. I've never been in this neighborhood before. So I'm relying on my GPS at this point, right? Because it's the first time in this neighborhood, I'm new. So here's what I did. I move out of the neighborhood, and I'm going back to that road that we came in on, right? My partner's in the back doing patient care. As we're going along, there's two roads. The GPS is telling me to go on this road to the left. Straight ahead is another road, the road that we just came in on. I decide to take the road that GPS says. Mistake. So I'm going up this road, and obviously it's a blizzard conditions. The GPS must have made a mistake or whatever it was, because I end up going into like a housing community. And guess what happens? It's such a narrow road I can't turn the ambulance. And guess what happens? The ambulance gets stuck with a patient in the back of the ambulance. Because I went the wrong way in a blizzard. Yeah,